God send me an angel from the heavens above. Send me an angel to heal my broken heart from being in love.
How can you teach music if you're deaf? How can you sing if you're deaf? They're really, really good questions. My answer is, well then, if you don't think that's possible for me, then you're telling me that a deaf child could never learn to sing, because that's being a bird. Music is only about passion, and music is just a beat. Deafness isn't a barrier to teaching music.
Beautiful.
How's your singing voice?
Oh, it's all right.
Beautiful. Hit a note.
Oh.
Beautiful. 1, 2. If I want to teach one song, it would take me probably about 100 hours.
Well, I've never seen a king or beast
Going through using audio editing program.
This is nothing to do with you. It's personal.
Okay. Can you give me the beat on the back now? And I'll feel here, so you give me the beat on the back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I have put in place and people singing onto your cheek.
I hope you know that this is nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I.
Having the words and then singing, tapping the beats.
It's time to be a big girl now.
Is there a part just at the end where it goes ba da dee da? Just the way I teach the children as well. So our kids in the choir learn the same way.
Lost your breath. Very, very good. So,
Pardon?
You said you realized that you were deaf when you were 18?
18, yeah.
So could you tell me more about it?
Well, see, there's not. It's a really difficult question when people ask me about what was it like growing up deaf.
Yeah.
And I have to say I don't know what it was like growing up deaf. I didn't have that childhood of issues of having to go through all the specialists and the doctors and all that because nobody knew. But in hindsight, finding out just from a fun hearing test put on, come on Tess, do have a go. Now tell us when you can hear this. Pardon? Tell me when you can hear this. To my face. I didn't realise I was watching people's faces and I needed that. It's really hard to explain to people about sound and what a sound is to a deaf person. It's vibration. All sound is just something going through the air. And it's making a vibration in the air. You happen to hear it, but I happen to feel it. It was a major problem to be deaf. So it made me more determined not to give in to that and to actually have a voice in a way without speaking. So I did that through the choir. You didn't even have it. Oh, that's hurting my hip.
The Our Signing Choir is a group of children primarily brought together to help advocate deafness awareness.
Okay, my other tone.
We have over 600 in the Upper Hunter Signing Choir and about 250, nearly 300 of those have disabilities. So the choir is an avenue for all children to be involved if they choose to be involved. Not just children who can sing or can dance, who can walk or can understand. It's for everyone.
good girl.
and they all learn to sing, sign, dance and mime. So it's more than just signing. It's all about what it's like for deaf people to be in a hearing world and the role that they can play in helping them out so that their world is easier.
I think I'm a more considerate person. I think a lot more about the impact of my actions and the impact of those around me's actions, and I'm constantly thinking about how I can help other people, which is a gift that Signing Choir has given to me.
Deafness doesn't know any boundaries. You'll find it in every sector of life. And the best way to educate a community is to educate through children. And they really don't realise at the time that they're learning really deep lessons about integration and acceptance and tolerance and about a role that they can play.
It's given me new perspectives in life, and I've been able to find new opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten a chance to find in the first place. I now know how to deal with situations that I wouldn't have known before. Like if I had have come across someone who was hearing impaired or was deaf in the community before I joined this choir, I wouldn't have known how to react. I wouldn't have been able to communicate with them properly. But now if I would be able to come across, I'd be able to help them out. She acts upon what she says she's going to do, and it brings about change towards other people, and it just shows that there are people in life who do care and are able to help.
She's given me so much. She's a wonderful friend. She's so inspiring. She has battled her own battles for many years, and that is the most inspiring thing that I've ever seen. May I ask what kind of cancer it is?
Breast cancer,
Okay.
stomach and lymph, and moving into the bone.
When did you find it out?
Pardon?
When did you find it out?
2001. So I wasn't supposed to see Christmas. So we've had many, many, many hard spots. And we know I've been sick lots of times, many, many years.
People do understand what she's gone through and what she still goes through, but she still does it. She still wants to go on doing and helping as many people as she can. And she always will. It's just a nature. People could see what she was doing and they could see the pain in her face, but she never gave in to it. Whether she was on a walking stick or in a wheelchair or wherever she was, she did give other people the support without even saying anything. They just had to look at her until she wants something done, and then she'll go out and she'll get everyone involved in it, and she'll just do everything she can. But without Tess in this community and working as hard as she does, there'd be a lot of more underprivileged people and be a lot sadder to what they are today. Because her life is just giving, which is wonderful. Not many people in our world today think of other people like Tess does.
I interpret the world and sound in a much different way that I'm not sad about. I would like to hear music. I would like to know what my voice is like. But the compensation is that I experience the world in a really, really nice way. When we started doing a choir book based on kids' thoughts about heaven. Some of the children said, "What do you want? What's your wish when you go to heaven, Tess?" And they said, "You obviously want to hear." I said, "Well, no, I'm not sure I really would want to hear. That wouldn't make any difference to me." Is it the same in heaven as it is on earth? And if that's the same in heaven as it is on earth, and I go to heaven and I can hear, then I might cry a lot, because not everybody can sing very well, and I don't think I want to hear them. What do I think when I wake up in the morning? I think that I must be one of the most privileged people this side of the black stump to wake up every morning, because I think there's a lot of whinging goes on in the world, and people don't realise exactly all the virtues they have right under their nose. So for me, the greatest gift I can have is to actually have a sunrise. So if the sun comes up, I have a new day. Start over again, and whatever the day brings will be a bonus, as long as I get a new day.